All right, CBS Sports released their way too early, way too early NFL mock draft. Let's go ahead and look at it. Travis Hunter, first pick overall. Yeah, this is the most number one pick in any mock draft out there. Everyone knows the first pick is going to be Travis Hunter because not only is he a wide receiver, he's also a cornerback. He can play both. And when he gets to the NFL, really the speculation is most teams should be playing him at both corner and wide receiver throughout the game. At least 10 to 15 snaps of wide receiver every single game. The rest of it can be cornerback. But yeah, no, he is one of the best players in this draft. Number 2, another wide receiver. It is so crazy. We have never seen back-to-back receivers. We saw Keyshawn Johnson, Andre Johnson go number 1, but we've never seen back-to-back wide receivers number 1 and 2. And this draft is going to be the first. We do see our first quarterback off the board, and that's going to be number 3 with Jalen Milroe. At this point, what I've learned when it comes to a lot of these different quarterbacks is it depends on the team whether or not they think that the quarterback is good or not. That's what I've learned. Yes, you could say, there's no unanimous number 1 quarterback in this draft. There's a 17 different quarterbacks that everyone likes. Some people like this quarterback. Some people like that quarterback. That's what I've learned. So, Jalen Milroe, for example, some people think Sanders is the best quarterback, and some people think Cam Ward's the best quarterback. And this is really what we see. 3 quarterbacks taken back to back to back. Milroe, Cam Ward, and Sanders. Nobody has this quarterback is the best. This quarterback is the best, right? For example, Milroe, right now, according to CBS, they have him ranked as the 5th best quarterback going into the draft. They have Cam Ward as the 1st, and they have Sanders as the 2nd. Yet, as you can see, the order is really janked up because this is just how it works. Edge rusher, 6th overall pick. Yeah, Williams is an absolute monster. We got offensive tackle, another edge rusher, a running back. If we let the Cowboys get Genty, that would be disgusting. Because Genty is a generational running back. And we know a couple years ago we tried to get Gibbs, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to go for him. Not in this draft. We're not going for running back in this upcoming draft. But I'm saying it would not be a bad idea if we could have gotten him. Anyway, we got wide receiver right before our pick. We got a wide receiver. And then they have us going with offensive tackle Kelvin Banks Jr. Ugh. I don't know how Cincinnati would react if we took another tackle instead of taking a defensive player. Especially with how bad our defense is. Now, our offensive line, don't get me wrong, has been absolutely piss poor and freaking atrocious, right? But I still feel like there would be a lot of anger that we're not taking a cornerback or taking a defense or edge rusher, especially because edge rusher is actually pretty good, right? Edge rusher is pretty good in this draft, especially early on. There's a lot of good edge rushers. But the fact that the pick right after us would have been Will Johnson, a cornerback, there would be a lot of pissed off Bengals fans. And to a point, I think rightfully so, after the season we've had, right? And again, we do need offensive linemen, don't get me wrong. Orlando Brown and the future of Marius Mims is very important. And obviously, Orlando Brown has a lot of injuries. That's his biggest problem. But for the most part, I really feel like this has to be cornerback or edge rusher. I couldn't see how this would not be cornerback or edge rusher in some capacity. I think we definitely need to take a cornerback. A offensive tackle. I think we need to take a guard. But I think that could be a little bit later on in the draft and maybe not so early on. And then you got safety. This is how you piss off Bengals fans the most, I feel like. We take a tackle, right? People are like, are you kidding me? We just took a tackle last year. Then a cornerback goes. one of our top needs. A wide receiver goes, one of our top needs. And a safety goes, one of our top needs. And then an edge rusher goes. And then a linebacker goes. Oh my gosh. Every single need we need goes right after our pick. You can't make that up, man. Every single player we would need goes after our pick after we take a tackle. Linebacker, okay. Offensive lineman. Another edge rusher, wide receiver. Again, you know, we'll have to wait and see. We have to wait and see how the season goes. And keep in mind, we do have free agency before the draft. Right? This is why, again, doing mock drafts this early is a little kind of crazy because we're going to go with the free agency. We're going to lose players. We're going to gain players. We're going to, you know, add more things. But I think this draft would actually make people want to throw crap through the window. But tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. See you guys next one. Peace out.